Al principio de los tiempos, cuando el bosque era joven, vivían en armonía los animales, los hombres y las criaturas mágicas.
Pan's Labyrinth is a fairy tale genre film that uses the unique device of contrasting the harsh realities of a fascist Spain with a child's innocent imagination. Through the cinematic clash of adult cruelty and a child's innocence, the film powerfully brings to light the human rights abuses of fascism as seen through the eyes of a young girl named Ofelia.
En eso se equivoca. Yo estoy aquí porque quiero que mi hijo nazca en una España limpia y nueva. Porque esta gente parte de una idea equivocada, que somos todos iguales. Pero hay una gran diferencia, que la guerra terminó y ganamos nosotros.
Under the dictatorship of Spanish General Francisco Franco, the authority figure of the captain becomes drunk with power and begins to oppress the lower classes, brutal punishment being his only answer to Spain's problems, similar to that of the brutality of the Nazi Party. In this scene, he directly announces that the resistance is beneath them and that his goal is to eliminate them at any cost, in the presence of the church and other officials.
¡A la vista! ¡Vamos, vamos! ¿Su nombre? ¿Nombre y apellidos?
Narciso Peña Soriano, para servirle.
¿Su nombre? Este es el pan de cada día en la España de Franco. El que guardamos en nuestro granero. Los rojos mienten.
A spy to the resistance, Mercedes is able to work alongside the captain without being suspected due to her being a woman, considered a lower member society, therefore making it easier for her to work so closely to the captain and spy on their war tactics. The aftermath of the Spanish Civil War resulting in the Franco regime, many were unlawfully murdered and tortured. Here we're able to view an example of the ruthlessness of the captain in violating the dignity and rights of a man who cannot speak due to a speech impediment, a violation that is prevalent around the world today where oppressing their civilians for unjustly reasons is the norm.
Cuando pasemos a estas, ya vamos a tener una relación, ¿cómo diría yo?, más estrecha. Como de hermanos. ¿Ah? Ya lo verás. Y cuando lleguemos a esta, te voy a creer todo lo que me digas. No entiendo. ¿Por qué no me obedeció?
Es que obedecer por obedecer, así, sin pensarlo, eso solo lo hacen gentes como usted, capitán.
In this scene, the doctor points out how destructive just following orders can be when one's values and principles are set aside. Although fictional, Ophelia's story is reminiscent of the death of the many children killed by the human rights abuses of totalitarian dictatorships, for example, Anne Frank in Nazi Germany. Such children must grapple with realities that are way too horrible for most adults to endure, similar to that of what we see today in countries like Syria and North Korea. In order to survive, Ophelia's imagination begins to mix more and more with the horrible realities she is forced to live in, although her spirit never breaks. When she dies, she is finally emancipated from the oppression of the adult world into her own universe, freed from the atrocities and cruelty of adults by her own innocence and imagination.
Esa era la última prueba, la más importante. Y habéis elegido bien, Alteza.
Venid a mi lado y sentaos junto a vuestro padre, que tan largo tiempo os ha esperado.